Y ahora, Multiverse Wrestling Entertainment, Modo Universo 2K25 presenta Día 1 Pay-Per-View.
The following contest is a gauntlet eliminator match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two superstars will start in the ring. At regular intervals, a new superstar enters the match. Eliminations can occur by pinfall or submission. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner!
Oh yeah, I am pumped for this guy!
And from another time, weighing in at 228 pounds, Rex.
Guys, we finally crowned a new champion here tonight. That's right, the title's been vacant for long enough. One of these superstars will be going home tonight as the new champion.
And guys, you have to respect how much pride he has in what he does.
I don't know, Michael. I understand the importance of having pride in what you do, but sometimes I think he can be a bit overbearing. I don't know if he means to be, but that's definitely how he comes across at times. Are you guys ready?
And from Buenos Aires, Argentina, weighing in at 236 pounds, Loco!
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the vacant championship, which means tonight we finally crowned one of these superstars as our next champion. And it's about time, if you ask me. Byron, would you agree that he's about as conceited as the guys we've seen in a long time?
I would absolutely agree with you, Michael. But he's also one of the most talented. I think that gets lost sometimes in the enormity that is his ego.
Anytime this title is defended, it's a big fight feel. Gauntlet eliminator match starting. These two are going to have to pace themselves if either one of them hopes to make it to the end. All gauntlet matches are marathon, not a sprint.
will free their opponent's arm. Has the arm trapped.
Delivering nasty stomps.
Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts. He stops that offense. Oh, that was just malicious.
There's cover here.
And he gets the shoulder up. He was really looking for a quick pinfall there.
Superstars a run for their money. Nice job dodging contact. He is in the zone and he wants everyone to know it.
Back elbow, guys. I think he just got busted open. Oof, yeah, that does not look good.
Can he continue like this? Just never had a chance to block any of those. Boom! He looks like he's about to put his opponent in their place.
Right into the diamond-plated steel.
What is something the competitors must be ready to do? This is almost an unwinnable situation. They've got to be prepared to dig deeper than ever. To go heights they've never gone in order to defeat an opponent.
Here we go with the next entrant, guys.
He's fresh and he knows this is his opportunity.
Look at this arm. Looking for something, anything under the ring.
Interesting.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
Chains it down. Still has an energy for the super kick.
Times reach applied. Knees, lefts and rights, and a kick to the back of the ring.
Stopping on this count at 2. What a match.
The kind of moment you dream about as a competitor. Bravo to him.
Are you guys ready?
The following is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring from the internet, weighing in at 197 pounds, Young Blood.
We're looking at some of the most intense competitors in all of WWE about to take part in one of the most anticipated matches ever.
He's been demanding this match for quite some time, and now he is ready to compete.
And here comes one of my favorites.
And his opponents, first, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 235 pounds, El Guapo Bronx.
I can't watch this entrance. I heard this one backstage talking up their own work non-stop. Well, why don't they get in the ring and prove it, huh?
That's what they're doing right now, Corey.
Well, good. Let's see what they've got then. He has a big match ahead of him. Going to need a career-making performance here tonight.
The WWE Universe just exploded!
And from out of this world, weighing in at 206 pounds, the Spirits of Man.
It may not be cool to play by the rules or treat every single opponent with respect, but they don't care.
Hey, the WWE Universe sounds like they think it's cool.
Agreed. It is cool.
What you just said was powerfully uncool.
All right. I love this guy.
And from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Beast, Brock Lesnar.
Matches like these, with talent of this caliber, this is why sports entertainment is in our court. A man who elevates his game every week. He is competing at his highest level yet.
With the bell, we're kicking off this fatal four-way. This is a grueling match. No disqualification, only one winner. Not only do you have to worry about getting a win, you have to make sure no one else beats you to it. One after another. Every strike more devastating than the last.
Big move followed up with a looking for a speedy pinfall there. You just fit the script there. Fatal four-ways are inherently chaotic. Your best bet might be just to embrace that chaos. Use it to your favor, and you might be able to come away with a win.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer.
action-packed match from all four men.
Yeah, these guys really put on a barn burner.
And here he comes.
The following contest is an elimination match and is for the United States Championship. Making his way to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jon Moxley.
So much on the line here tonight, guys, as we look to crown a new champion.
That's right, Cole. We're guaranteed to have a new champion at the end of this one. It's not very often you can say that. All right. I love this guy.
And from Manhattan, New York, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Soldier Greg Castle.
Here we go, guys. We're finally going to crown a new champion here tonight.
Cole, this match right here is the absolute definition of history making. Whoever wins this will forever have their name in WWE history books, and that's really saying something.
And if you remember, he suffered an incredibly tough loss his last time out.
A shocking loss, I would say, Cole. Here we go, guys.
And from another time, weighing in at 163 pounds, Danny X.
Here we go, guys. We're going to finally have a champion after this one.
And you have to imagine these superstars are feeling the pressure here. You don't come into a match of this magnitude without feeling it at least a little bit. And here comes one of our favorites.
And from the Virgin Islands, weighing in at 193 pounds, the Goliath.
Guys, we finally crowned a new champion here tonight.
That's right, the title's been vacant for long enough. One of these superstars will be going home tonight as the new champion.
Byron, he certainly seems to be showing more pride of late, wouldn't you say?
I would, Michael, but he's got it. Things are about to get good.
And from parts unknown, weighing in at 163 pounds,
So much on the line here tonight, guys, as we look to crown a new champion.
That's right, Cole. We're guaranteed to have a new champion at the end of this one. It's not very often you can say that.
And he's looking to get momentum back on his side here, guys, after losing his last time out.
Yeah, the last thing he wants to do is let the...
We are about to see something good.
and from Buenos Aires, Argentina, weighing in at 230 pounds, Zach.
Here we go, guys. We're going to finally have a champion after this one.
And you have to imagine these superstars are feeling the pressure here. You don't come into a match of this magnitude without feeling it at least a little bit.
Guys.
Yeah, he's about as proud as a peacock, Michael. And you know what? He has every right to be.
Things are sure to break down in a hurry in this six-pack challenge.
Facing off against one WWE superstar is difficult, but every competitor here tonight knows they need to overcome 5 opponents to capture the victory. There's a slight manner to a size drop kick to the base of the face.
Side Russian leg sweep, takedown, and rapid fire right combo. Managed to overhand
Tactics you would expect to combination. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Taking things back into the ring. He's quick to get out of the way there.
He's staring adversity right in the face now. Is this it?
Here is your winner, and new United States Champion, the Soldier Frank Castle.
He won the title here in gold.
A great blend of tenacity and physical skill brings home the gold.
Winning a championship in WWE is no small.
And here he comes.
The following is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring from the Virgin Islands, weighing in at 228 pounds, Matthews Craig.
Gentlemen, this has all the makings of an all-time classic match, and I fully expect it to deliver on that promise. The look of focus and determination on his face. He wants to show the world that he can compete on this high level.
Things are about to get good.
And his opponents, first, from New Mexico, weighing in at 183 pounds, Angelo Hernandez.
The great Maya Angelou once said, when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. First time that name's been cited in WWE, Corey. What do you mean by that? It means that this superstar's duplicitous actions will do all the talking tonight.
Always walking around with a chip on his shoulder, and he's going to use that anger against his opposition.
Here we go, guys.
And from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Superstar!
You know, this person takes some pride in their work, but who could blame them? Few are as gifted in the ring as this performer.
Wow, you are laying it on thick, Saxton. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll hear you when they watch this match 10 times before bed tonight.
A competitor who does not know the meaning of the word quit. He is ready for battle.
The OTC.
From Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns!
The original tribal chief. Some say the only tribal chief.
But Roman returned to a much different world. He went from the island of relevancy to now a man without an island. From a tribal chief to a chief without a tribe.
And Roman is dedicated to rebuilding everything he once had. And this time, he's got the WWE Universe by his side.
This is what they mean when they say aura.
Roman Reigns once again acknowledged by the WWE Universe.
And a little advice to anyone who may share the ring with Roman, it's best served that you do the same.
Four superstars battling out on this fatal four-way.
No chaos in this match. It really allows for as much action outside the ring as inside the ring.
That was a vicious display. Look at this. Yes, Lamar's strong. Shoulder down. Needs a little more than that to end things this early. Nasty.
By what kind of mindset do you have to thrive in a no DQ match?
Take it, Michael. Sure, there's the thrill of being able to use a chair without the worry of disqualification, but you have to remember that you're not the only one with that freedom.
Yeah, swing that chair as freely as you want, but you compare the chair swung back that you should. But in a fatal four-way, you expect to get
vicious kick to the cranium of their opponent.
Defiant counter to Reigns.
He was in the zone. He gets everyone to him. Here comes the setup.
Watch out! Side dives. A roll of the dice, and it pays off in full. Caught with a clothesline.
Just refusing to give up. Continues fighting. You know what he's thinking, and it is not good.
Here is your winner, Angelo Hernandez.
An enormous win here in this fatal four-way match.
All three of his opponents really made him fight tooth and nail to capture the victory tonight. Finn Balor is here.
And it's time for the WWE Universe to face their judgment.
The following contest is an 8-man battle royal and is for the Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
The Balor Club has been disbanded. The only support this man needs is from his family in the Judgment Day.
I hate to agree with you on this, Corey, but you're right. Balor has never been more dangerous, more competitive, more successful than he's been with the Judgment Day.
He added the undisputed tag titles to his resume as part of the Judgment Day, and Balor's lead.
Yeah, now we're talking.
from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing in at 232 pounds, strongman, the 𝙑𝙑𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀.
Here we go, guys. We're finally going to crown a new champion here tonight.
Cole, this match right here is the absolute definition of history making. Whoever wins this will forever have their name in WWE history books, and that's really saying something.
We are about to see something good.
And from Japan, weighing in at 200 pounds, Nate Rude.
Ladies and gentlemen, by night's end, we will crown a new champion.
No offense to you, Cole, but part of me wishes Gorilla Monsoon was here for this match, just so we can hear him say, history has been made at the conclusion.
All right, I love this guy.
And from New York, weighing in at 217 pounds, indestructible Marcus Gray.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the vacant championship.
Which means tonight we finally crown one of these superstars as our next champion. And it's about time, if you ask me.
The WWE Universe just exploded.
And from the internet, weighing in at 228 pounds, Corey Taylor.
Guys, we finally crowned a new champion here tonight. That's right, the title's been vacant for long enough. One of these superstars will be going home tonight as the new champion. Things are about to get good.
And from Belgrade, Serbia, weighing in at 205 pounds, Gene.
So much on the line here tonight, guys, as we look to crown a new champion.
That's right, Cole. We're guaranteed to have a new champion at the end of this one. It's not very often you can say that.
Oh, yeah, I am pumped for this guy.
And from Apple Valley, Minnesota, weighing in at 235 pounds, Pat Charmy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the vacant championship.
Which means tonight we finally crown one of these superstars as our next champion. And it's about time, if you ask me. And I'd also add that he's anything but timid when it comes to being inside that ring.
Good, because the moment you show even an ounce. Here we go, guys.
And their opponent from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 262 pounds, the Ghost, Luke!
Guys, we finally crowned a new champion here tonight.
That's right, the title's been vacant for long enough. One of these superstars will be going home tonight as the new champion.
So this is an over-the-top battle. You start with superstars in the ring before everyone wants to get eliminated. That's what standing wins. Everyone else out. Big kick to the
clinging to the ropes, desperate to stay alive here.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Everything he can do to create space here.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forward. Able to make a timely escape.
And retaliates with a counter.
The power, the strength.
And he may have been down before, but he is no longer out.
I thought his tank was emptied a while ago, and he has proved me wrong.
Here is your winner, and new Intercontinental Champion, Cena.
He came for the title, and he got it.
He's fought like a champion this whole match, and now he has the title to prove it.
One of the most feared men in WWE.
The Scottish Warrior is physically dominant and always ruthless.
The Scottish Warrior on the warpath again.
McIntyre always looking to take care of business, utilizing his true focus and true determination in the ring.
And truly unshakable confidence.
The following contest is a tables, ladders, and chairs match, and is for the Universal Championship. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
The man wants to...
Yeah, now we're talking.
And from Authority Megacorp HQ, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Super Athlete.
You know, this person takes some pride in their work, but who could blame them? Few are as gifted in the ring as this performer.
Wow, you are laying it on thick, Saxton. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll hear you when they watch this match 10 times before bed tonight. in WWE. But oh, how times have changed since then.
Yeah, when you think about the past accomplishments, Corey, CM Punk has been a WWE champion. He won Money in the Bank, so many other titles. But this current version of CM Punk is driven to surpass those past achievements. We are about to see something good.
And from Argentina, weighing in at 239 pounds, Thunder Lee!
Just look at the swagger on display. I love it.
Swagger. Really, Saxton? You know a number of people in the back just despise this superstar.
Well, the WWE Universe clearly disagrees with you, Corey.
Oh, what else is new?
I have to say the level of pride he has in his game is truly impressive, guys.
Yeah, he's about as proud as a peacock, Michael. And you know what? He has every right to be. All right. I love this guy.
And from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 173 pounds, Conor McGregor!
I'll tell you one thing. I don't think I've ever seen a more self-centered superstar in my time here in WWE.
Well then, Byron, you've clearly never seen the WWE Hall of Fame.
Hey, everyone in the Hall of Fame has a reason to have an ego. This superstar, they haven't earned it just yet. Things are about to get good.
And from Santiago, Chile, weighing in at 233 pounds, Angel T-Man.
Some would say this superstar thinks a little too much of themselves, but the tape doesn't lie. This is a serious contender for any title.
They need to loosen up, have a little fun, heck, maybe even lose a match once in a while.
What? That is horrible advice.
Angel He-Man.
We just witnessed what could one day be called one of the greatest ladder matches of all time.
The WWE Universe just exploded!
The following contest is an elimination match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Making his way to the ring from parts unknown, weighing in at 224 pounds,
Ladies and gentlemen, by night's end, we will crown a new champion.
No offense to you, Cole, but part of me wishes Gorilla Monsoon was here for this match, just so we can hear him say, history has been made at the conclusion.
Oh yeah, I am pumped for this guy!
and his opponents. First, from every man's nightmare, weighing in at 228 pounds, Christian Z.
Here we go, guys. We're finally going to crown a new champion here tonight.
Cole, this match right here is the absolute definition of history making. Whoever wins this will forever have their name in WWE history books, and that's really saying something.
And guys, there's no doubt he's becoming more aggressive inside the ring of late.
Hey, as long as it's all within the rules, I like it. When it comes to the WWE, almost no good comes from being mild-mannered. All right, I love this guy.
And from the future, weighing in at 228 pounds, Black.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the vacant championship.
Which means tonight we finally crown one of these superstars as our next champion. And it's about time, if you ask me.
And guys, I hate to say it, but sometimes his ego can be just plain nauseating.
Yeah, and for me, sometimes it's hard to recognize how talented he is when he's constantly walking around with his chest out. Gentlemen, the Fireflies are out tonight.
A new form of mind games. Bray Wyatt.
The Eater of Worlds continues to evolve into one of the greatest, both physically and mentally, we've ever known.
Everything about The Fiend is utterly terrifying. From his appearance, to his merciless tactics, to his disturbing mind games.
The Fiend wants you to let him in, to allow him to get in your head so he can destroy you from the inside out, leaving nothing behind but an empty shell.
His connection with the WWE Universe has also grown.
After taking out legends like Jerry Lawler, Mick Foley, Kurt Angle, competitors like Seth Rollins, all have fallen victim to the incapacitating mandible claw of The Fiend.
We have the bell, and it's time for Fatal Four-Way action.
I've got a feeling this one's going to be very intense, even by Fatal Four-Way standards.
Aggression in the air right now.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
And there's the kick out. It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down. How do you prepare for such a violent match like this? I don't know if you can fully prepare him like that. Fatal four-way almost never collapse. Your best bet might be just to embrace that chaos. Use it to your favor, and you might be able to come away with it.
The Cena is starting to wear off of him a bit now.
Yeah, the Fiend broke him down there.
Thunderous clothesline.
The Fiend gets paralyzed. The Fiend turns the table. Well placed elbow to put it on. The middle rope.
Trapping the arm.
Vicious starts to the hand. And if the first off doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
Good defense there. Right to the spot.
He puts him into the corner. This is a situation you want to avoid.
was a match for the ages. Fatal four-ways always deliver the goods, but you can only see matches like that once in a decade or so.
Here is your winner, and new World Heavyweight Champion, Christian Cena.
He won the match and the championship with it. He had the championship mindset going into this match, and now he has the hardware to go along with it.
And here he comes.
The following contest is an Iron Man match and is for the Undisputed Championship. Making his way to the ring from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 235 pounds. El Guapo.
He has a big fight feel here tonight as the title is on the line. And title matches like this have a way of getting your blood flowing unlike any other match.
I'd say that he's among the most prideful superstars on the roster today.
Well, when you accomplish what he's been able to accomplish, Michael, you have every right to be proud of yourself. And here comes one of my favorites.
And his opponent from New Mexico, weighing in at 183 pounds, Angelo Hernandez.
So much on the line here tonight, guys, as we look to crown a new champion.
That's right, Cole. We're guaranteed to have a new champion at the end of this one. It's not very often you can say that. And if you remember, he suffered an incredibly tough loss his last time out.
A shocking loss, I would say, Cole. Going in, I really thought he had that match, and I think he did too. And that might have been his downfall. He might have just underestimated his opposition.
Social media is buzzing, as it always is when this title is defended.
This match is going to come down to who has the better endurance, who can capitalize on the small opportunities, because there probably won't be many. It's going to be over there in a hurry.
Set up. There's the Canadian destroyer.
screws are really being put to him here. And the top rope.
He's trying to the top. Perched up top.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
And he gets set back into the ring.
Lined up to the kill shot. Can't breathe.
Fire escaping, yes, the hold is broken.
A seesaw back in front. These superstars have left a lot in the ring tonight. Well, Baki's got to wonder if they have just enough to do it.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
And his body seems to be the preferred target. From the top.
He's making us from the top. And he picks up the fall. Oh, did you hear that? He's got an all-out assault right now.
Something snapped inside him.
This is no sound like evil from Baki.
The competitors backing down.
Hockey fight just broke out. This is a war of attrition with numerous superstars willing to be the one who surrenders. Turning fire, putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
You can feel the contact from shoulders to down. Things are just getting nuclear. One that's landing on the from the top.
Trying to get out. He has no clue what's in store for him here.
This match. Shoulders down.
I'm shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up.
Tilt the world. He's still alive. Still burning in the fight.
He knows now is the time to rally, to go all out. You gotta dodge just in time. Completely over. Nothing holding him back. He's ready to show out. Belly drop. Going back to the well. neck here.
There's the tap. He just had to tap out. He had to find a way to minimize the damage and move forward in the match. This must be a tiring match.
And with all we've seen thus far, just one fall separates the lead.
And yet the Browns won yet again.
Taking on so much offense. You got to worry about the lingering effects.
Catches the leg. And the body continues to be the focus of the offense.
Yeah, it's a great way to slow down and debilitate your opponent.
Check this out, guys. Double underhook coming.
He's going to love this. But there's been a lot of damage to the head.
Come on, guys. What are we doing here? We gotta end this thing. To the sky. Coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Whip back into the ring. That should do it right there. And knew what was coming there.
Up and around.
Effective dodge there.
I'm not sure how he moves forward from this.
Across the top rope. Gets lifted into position. Totally helpless at the moment. I'm getting dizzy just watching.
And he's got him in his sights. Got him right where he wants him.
Watch the upbreak cut him off with a shot to the gut. Flying.
From the middle. He gets him with the knee.
Elbow will break that. And things aren't looking good here. I think the ref might need to put a stop to this. There's no chance for coming back from another one of those. Get added to his score. One right hand, another, and another. And he breaks out. Perfect drop kick. Doesn't want to be on the top rope like this.
It's a win on his roll.
I think the disc is shaking. Absolutely brutal.
Oh, no. I think they may have busted him open, guys.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook situation.
Oh, my God. Superhuman power.
Pivotal moment right now. Fighting it up.
And there's the tap. And come on now, the ref has got to get in there and force a break.
sacrifice the fall.
Situational awareness with a knee to the abdomen. Up and this is a situation you want to avoid. That's it. No way to do that again. Looking for the pin.
Is insane. And there's the tag. And come on now, the ref has got to get in there and force a break.
Barely any time left on the clock. Looks like a gas tank is running past E. To get it. Here's the
Here is your winner, and new undisputed champion, Angelo Hernandez.
He won the match and the championship with it.
He rose to the occasion and is adding champion to his resume.